Hey, what's up guys? Thanks for tuning back in. Just want to make a quick little video, give you guys an update on what's going on with the Barra build and where I'm at with it and what I still have yet to do. So here's the Barra motors. This is the second one. This one is going to go to Jonathan Atkins at JAC Race Engines. So he has volunteered to do a full-blown build on this one. When I mean full build, I'm talking filled block, built aluminum rods, the whole gamut, everything that needs to be done. It's a way above my pay grade. He's going to take care of that one. First motor, this is more of like the street motor. Right now it's kind of acting as a bench, but I got the block all blown apart, and it looks surprising. I shouldn't say surprisingly, it looks great. So I cleaned it all up, knocked the glaze off the cylinders, rehoned it, cleaned up the head surface. Still got a little bit of work to do there. The head's sitting there. That's going off to Modular Headworks. The guys over there are going to try their hands at porting and doing a head program on the Barra here stateside, which I'm pretty stoked about. He's just in the process of moving shops, so once he gets all settled in, excuse me, I'm going to go ahead and send this off to him to do his thing. Cool thing, this head says FGNA, but it came off of the what is that called? Dang it, I cannot think of what it's called right now. But it has the higher compression pistons in it. So, which the awesome thing is, means this head came with the that's meant for the higher compression, the little bit more heat. So like I don't have to really change out the valves in this thing. Just new springs, retainers, and valve stem seals, because we're going to put bigger cams in this bad boy. Yeah, so there's the head. There's the rods and pistons out of it. Here is the stock crank, which looks great. Everything, cams look good. I'm not going to run the original cams, but still, everything that came out of the motor looks friggin' phenomenal. So let's go check out the chassis. Pardon my mess. So here's the car. This is an 85. Originally a 4i car. I picked this up. I bought it from a friend of mine in Alabama. It does have a little bit of history in the no prep world. It was an LS car that raced around the Oklahoma area. So I got this car, which has a lot of nice parts on it. It does need some TLC because I don't know what it is about no prep guys, but they'll put a lot of nice shit in the car, but then they just don't seem to take very good care of it, or don't care so much about the appearance of it. I got the whole front end off the car. Excuse me. Blasted all the rust, sanded everything down. I shaved the strut towers, because Foxbodies have 30 million holes in the side of there, from when it had all the original stuff that was mounted to it. For whatever reason, Ford just turned them into Swiss cheese. Then, anyhow, shaved it. Body filler, tube front end. This tube front end came on it. I just had to touch up some of the stuff. Like they had a turbo mount here that was kind of it wasn't done very good. Definitely not up to my standards, so I had to put a new piece of tubing in here, and of course you have to brace it by placing a piece inside of this. So there's 1-inch tube on the inside of this 1.25 inch, or inch and whatever it is. Anyhow, there's tube inside here. It's welded, and then I placed a sleeve over it and then welded that, grinded it all down, made it look pretty. It's not perfect, but it's good enough. And again, like I say, painted everything. I have to build motor mounts for, this is the AJE Motorsports K member, so I can't run, man, I inhaled something. Your standard, like the tough mounts that you can get from Australia, they go to drop into a Ford, like a small block Ford K member, so that's not going to be hard. We just got to set the motor in there, mock up some motor mounts, and then weld them together, which I've been working on my TIG welding skills. Son of a gun! Man, sorry guys, had a little, must have inhaled something. A lot of stuff in the air today. Anyhow, sorry about that. But yeah, working on my TIG welding skills, which is my setup is over here. Got my little Everlast MTS 141 SI, which is round machine. So just been, just working on my stuff in my little corner there. in my man cave. So yeah, this, back to the chassis. So let's see, I spent some time yesterday cleaning the interior. This car is still has steel fenders, the original fenders. These are steel doors, just gutted. Borders, original glass, and then back glass and front glass. It does have Lexan windows in it. I gotta clean this shit up. I can't stand that. But I was in here working yesterday. It has an 850 cage with some little additions on it. I have to, there's some few things that I gotta fix. The parachute handle, that's definitely not staying like that. I gotta run a bar across the angle bar and then take that in and then put up a new parachute handle, because that's ugly as sin. Obviously it's gonna be a stick shift car, so where the steering column is, you can see it's only got two pedals. Two pedals. So that's coming out. I'm gonna look at the FFP billet option that Ryan Fraser offers. We're gonna bolt that bad Larry in there because those are gorgeous. And all of this, cleaning all this out, I'm gonna fill in a lot of those holes, paint that. This does have the through the floor subframe connectors. But yeah, I blasted off a lot of the rust yesterday on the plates, painted it. The torque box reinforcement plates, I painted those for now. I know that they're not going to stay, because I'm going to put I'm going to weld in a new set of upper torque boxes, you know, so I really don't need that. I might leave it just for the reinforcement piece, but not bolt in. I'll probably just weld it. And then you can see that's tubbed. I need to put some body sealer, clean up some stuff, because not everything was done to my standard, and I don't have like show car here. There's just some stuff that was, you know, kind of like built by Bubba that needs to be fixed, so I'm going to fix that. Lower torque box reinforcement plates, again, those are going to come out. I'll probably leave it, but just weld it in, because I'm going to lower torque boxes in there, maybe mirror lats or hammer, UPR. You know, there's a few offerings on the market, but put those in there. And let's walk around this way. It's got billet specialties on it, strange brakes front and rear. It's got a decent 8.8 under it, 35 spline axles, mensers. I need to send those in and get revalved for the kind of racing that we're going to do. And the car needs to be rewired. All the body wiring needs to be redone. It's just, they kind of butchered the original body harness and made it work for what they were doing. But again, all that's just going to come out, and I'll redo all that stuff. But yeah, gutted doors. All in all, body's in pretty decent shape, just needs some love. So that's pretty much where we're at with this. You know, I've been spending a couple hours a day working on it in between running back and forth to Bowling Green can tear business up there. Because, you know, we still got responsibilities and bills to pay, do all that stuff. So, home for the Barra. I'm not sure if I'm going to do 4i or not, because I do have that front end and the newer style taillights. I do think that the 4i, for the 86 taillights, I think they do look better, that cool nostalgic look. This is the chassis, super lightweight. So the goal is to take something like this and go out there, run with those guys. Just use a smaller motor, lighter chassis. It's like kind of like bringing a knife to a gunfight, but I think it'll be a whole lot of fun. Barras being notorious for the crazy amount of torque that they make, and you can throw a whole lot of power at them, especially on the factory crank and the stock block, not even filled with, you know, it's a stout piece. So it's pretty much the update on where I'm at now. I know it's short and down and dirty. I should do a better job of making more videos, but I'm not that great at it, so bear with me. Oh, one thing I want to show you. Got some goodies from TurboSmart. Check out this. So if you guys didn't know, TurboSmart is now offering turbos. So this is a 7880. When I talked to the guys at TurboSmart, they were saying that turbo is good for 1400 horsepower, which should be plenty for that little chassis to do what I need it to do. And they're offering larger frame turbos, just not yet, but when they do come out, we'll probably go to that. If not, and I need to make more power, especially when this motor here that Jonathan Atkins is going to be doing for me, when that bad boy is done and makes stupid power, like 2,000 plus horsepower, you know, maybe we'll do a twin turbo setup if need be. But yeah, guys, this is the here's the update, and I hope you guys appreciate the content. I'm gonna try to do a better job of making more videos. I'm pretty sure I say that like every video, but yeah, appreciate you guys tuning in. Have a good one. If you see you at the track, come say hello, and as always, be safe. Take care.